A very warm and a hearty welcome to all of you friends. On behalf of the entire team at Gradeup, I take the privilege of welcoming each and every one of you fantastic students to this very important class on important legal affairs. So today friends, we are going to discuss some very crucial and important judgments rendered by various courts across India. In this particular series, we intend to help students who are preparing for CLAT 2021 as well as for CLAT 2022 as well as for CLAT 2023 insofar as their preparation for legal reasoning is concerned. So since you guys have started your preparation for legal reasoning and the kind of questions that you will be probably getting in your CLAT as well as other law entrance examination will be based on important legal affairs, especially CLAT. Insofar as CLAT is concerned, guys, it's absolutely important that each and every one of you understand this, that when you are starting your preparation for CLAT, when you are starting your preparation for CLAT, you should keep in your mind that the kind of questions that will come insofar as CLAT is concerned will all be passage-based questions. You will be given a particular passage. You will have to understand that passage. And after understanding those important passage, you will have to answer certain questions which relates to those passages. So a very warm welcome to all of you. I want each and every one of you in the beginning of the class to share this session with your friends so that they can join in. And definitely you should inform your friends as well as others to join in every day, Monday to Friday, every day at 8 in this beautiful YouTube channel for daily legal affairs. Okay, so a very good evening to all of you guys. A very good evening to each and every one of you. I'm sure that you guys are doing all well. Absolutely fit, fine, both physically and mentally. Okay, fantastic guys. So let's start with today's class, guys. Let us begin with today's class. In today's class, we are going to discuss some very important legal news. Some very important judgments coming from courts across India. But before that, some very important notification. So today you have a question answer competition episode 2 at 8:30 on our Gradeup app. Gradeup also brings to you a booster crash course for CLAT 2021. We are also providing you with a current affairs and legal event course for CLAT 2021. We are also providing you with a special course for those of you who are preparing for Banaras Hindu University, Jamia Millia Islamia, as well as Aligarh Muslim University for their LLB degree. Gradeup also brings to you a comprehensive course for CLAT 2022 aspirants. So those of you who are planning for CLAT 2022 as well as 2023, Gradeup has got some tailor-made courses, certain tailor-made courses just for you guys for CLAT 2022 aspirants as well as for CLAT 2023 aspirants. So those of you who are preparing, apart from joining our live classes that we are conducting in YouTube, you should also get your Gradeup Super subscription so that you can attend the live classes that we are conducting in our classes in those particular courses. Okay, fantastic. So let's begin with today's important daily legal affairs. Three important judgments, two from the Allahabad High Court and one from the Telangana High Court. The first news, the Allahabad High Court has said that the police should not generally arrest people now on small charges. And the court said that it is high time that courts should grant anticipatory bail on the ground of COVID-19. Now, people in the jail, people in the lockup are overcrowded in Indian prisons, right? So in a lockup, a police station lockup which is meant for 10 people, today you go to any police station, you find 20 people in that lockup. Now, today we are talking about social distancing, having proper hygiene, having hand sanitization. Now, how can that happen if a police lockup or a jail is overcrowded? So today the Allahabad High Court, in a major landmark judgment, has said that apprehension of death due to COVID-19 is a valid ground for grant of anticipatory bail. Am I clear? We are going to understand more about this news in some time. Second news coming up. The Telangana High Court was absolutely furious when it heard that police had stopped ambulance carrying COVID-19 patient at the borders between Telangana and Andhra Pradesh. The Telangana High Court was absolutely furious when it came to know that police was stopping COVID-19 patient ambulances from crossing the state borders for getting medical facility. What did the High Court say? Now, can any one of you tell me who is the Chief Justice of Telangana High Court? Can any one of you tell me who happens to be the Chief Justice of the Telangana High Court? Any one of you guys? Any one of you? Okay, tell me, who is the Chief Justice of the Telangana High Court? I'm waiting for your answers, guys. Okay, please, fast. The Chief Justice of Telangana High Court is the only woman Chief Justice of a High Court in India. She is the only woman Chief Justice of a High Court in India, and she is none other than Justice Hema Kohli. Very good. So guys, please focus. The more you focus on these classes, the better it is for you. Okay, fantastic. Okay. So let's move ahead. Okay. Now, in this, so Chief Justice Hema Kohli was absolutely furious when she was informed that the police was stopping people in ambulances insofar as crossing the border of Andhra Pradesh and Telangana is concerned. Okay. News number three. News number three. Another landmark judgment or an order coming from the Allahabad High Court. The Allahabad High Court. The Allahabad High Court has very categorically stated that in the recent event that took place about in the last couple of weeks. Now, in the last couple of weeks, we had Uttar Pradesh municipal election, right? So you had election also happening in Uttar Pradesh, wherein a lot of teachers in schools were asked to take part in the election process. So, insofar as the polling station is concerned, so a lot of school teachers were asked to have duty insofar as their election duty is concerned. So a lot of people were participating in the election duties as told, as ordered to them by the state election commissioner. Now, as a result of this COVID-19, a lot of police, a lot of teachers who were deputed on election duty lost their lives due to COVID-19. A lot of polling officers who were teachers lost their life during the election. So today the Allahabad High Court has said that it is the duty of the State Election Commission. It is the duty of the State Election Commission to provide a good compensation to all those people who have died, especially the teachers. There were a number of teachers who have died insofar as the Uttar Pradesh polling is concerned during recent times. The Allahabad High Court says that every family who has lost a person due to this election duty, owing to their election duty in Uttar Pradesh during the recent election, has to be provided with 1 crore compensation. 1 crore compensation. So a compensation of 1 crore rupees needs to be provided to those people who have died during the recent election conducted in the state of Uttar Pradesh. Okay, fantastic. Let's move ahead and let's discuss this news in detail. The first news: apprehension of death due to COVID-19 is a ground for the grant of anticipatory bail. That is what the Allahabad High Court has categorically stated. Let's see what the Allahabad High Court has stated. Now, what is an anticipatory bail? First, let's understand what is an anticipatory bail. Can any one of you tell me what is an anticipatory bail? Any one of you? My question is, can any one of you tell me what is an anticipatory bail? Can any one of you tell me what is an anticipatory bail? Fast. Okay. Now, anticipatory bail is a provision under the criminal law whereby, suppose I have heard that there has been an FIR which has been lodged against me. Suppose a person has filed an FIR against me. And I know that, there might be a time when the police can come and arrest me. So I go to the court before the police come to arrest me and ask for a bail so that police cannot arrest me. So a bail before arrest, getting bail before arrest is what we understand as anticipatory bail. Am I clear? So if there is an FIR against a person, the person has an idea that, the kind of offenses that have been alleged against him are very serious and the police can anytime come and arrest him. So what he does, he goes to the court himself, presents himself before the court, tells the court that, there is an FIR against me, please protect me. And the court will say that, okay, I'm providing you with an anticipatory bail. Okay. Prachi Singh, the case title is Pratik Jain versus State of Uttar Pradesh and others. Others means State of Uttar Pradesh, the district DGP, or other people can be aligned in the cause title. Okay. In the cause title, other people can also be aligned as respondent, right? So let's see. What did the Allahabad High Court say? The Allahabad High Court say that the law is a dynamic concept and it is required to be interpreted as per the requirement of time. With the change in the requirement of time, the interpretation and application of law is required to be adopted with change. Now, owing to COVID-19 situation, right now it is an extraordinary situation across India. Right? Am I clear? Today, there is an extraordinary situation that is happening across India. People are dying. People are dying because they do not have oxygen to breathe. People are dying because there is lack of medicine. People are dying because there is lack of vaccination. Now, in such a situation, is it feasible to arrest someone and keep him in jail? Now, suppose you keep a person alive in jail, there is high chance that he can contract COVID-19 virus. The jails are today flooded with this COVID-19 virus. Now, can the police tomorrow say that, okay, I take full responsibility that this person whom I am arresting will not get COVID? Can they say that? They cannot say that. They cannot say that. Now, today we have a chance in our lockups, in our jails, where the spread of COVID-19 is absolutely fatal. People are dying in India. So according to the changing need of the society, laws needs to be interpreted differently. That is what the Allahabad High Court has said. Furthermore, the Allahabad High Court says that keeping in view the inadequate medical facility. Now, across India, the medical infrastructure has absolutely collapsed. The medical infrastructure across India has absolutely collapsed. So the courts say that keeping in view the inadequate medical facility for treating the large number of persons getting infected day by day, common accused cannot be left unprotected from the threat of his life on account of his arrest by police or surrender before the court as per the normal procedure applicable to accused person in normal time. So in normal time, a person surrenders himself before the court or surrenders himself before the police and police takes him to the lockup. But today such a situation cannot exist. Why? Because of COVID-19. Now these places like police stations, lockups, jails are overcrowded in India. It is absolutely overcrowded in India. Now, how do you expect social distancing, good sanitization, and proper hygiene in these places. Am I clear? Have I made myself clear? Okay. Apart from this, the court also says the right to life guaranteed under Article 21 of the Constitution of India is paramount. And by mere implication in a case of alleged commission of a non-bailable offence, right to life of an accused cannot be put to peril. The allegations may be serious against an accused, but the presumption of innocence in his favor cannot be dispelled only on the basis of the allegation. So the court says that there is a presumption that every person is innocent unless proven otherwise. Every person is treated to be innocent unless it is proven that he is guilty. So under that proposition of law and under the proposition of Article 21, which guarantees right to life, it is absolutely important that an accused be granted bail under these circumstances which exist in India right now. Okay? I hope that I have made myself clear to each and every one of you. Right? Moving ahead to the next important news coming from the Telangana High Court. The Telangana High Court has become absolutely furious. The Telangana High Court was absolutely furious with the Chief Justice of its High Court, Justice Hema Kohli, blasting on the state authorities, stopping ambulance carrying COVID-19 patient across the border. That was the issue. A division bench headed by Justice Hema Kohli simply stated, and I will just read out what Justice Hema Kohli has said, and you will understand how furious the court was. The court says the state has sealed borders for ambulances transporting COVID-19 patient from neighboring states to Hyderabad, which on the face of it is a gross violation of the rights of citizens protected under Article 15, 19, 21 of the Indian Constitution that entitles the citizen to move freely throughout the territory of India without any fetter and to access medical facility. So the court says that how could the state seal its borders and prevent patients from being transported from one city to the other across the state borders? It is a violation of the rights which are enshrined under Article 15, 19 and 21 of the Indian Constitution. Because Article 19(1)(d), remember one thing, Article 19(1)(d) provides right to travel freely throughout the territory of India. Am I clear? Right to travel freely throughout the territory of India is being a fundamental right under Article 19(1)(d). Am I clear to all of you? Are you guys understanding, friends? Okay, please do not I would request all of you to pay attention to the class and not divert their mind to something else. Okay, requesting all of you to pay full attention in the class. Okay, am I clear? Apart from this, Justice Hema Kohli says, how can you do this? You are stopping people from entering without any official order and without letting the public know. Who permitted you to do this? Have you approached the center telling them you cannot comply with their orders for free interstate movement. So that is how furious the Telangana High Court was when it came to know that the state was preventing COVID-19 patients from being transported from one place to the other owing to the state borders. Am I clear? Have I made myself clear? Have I made myself clear to each and every one of you? Okay? Okay. Now friends, those who are watching me right now, requesting all of you to like the session before we move ahead. Requesting all of you to like the session at least. Okay. Okay. Good, good. So definitely do not forget to like the session, because of course that is what we get out of your likes. Okay. We get some satisfaction, some happiness. That's it and nothing else. Hima Kohli is the first Chief Justice of a High Court. No. There has been a lot of Chief Justice of a High Court. Delhi had a woman Chief Justice. Madras had a woman Chief Justice. If you say that the first woman Chief Justice of Telangana High Court, then it is okay. Yes, Justice Hima Kohli is the first woman Chief Justice of Telangana High Court. But there has been a number of Chief Justice who have headed the high courts. Okay, fantastic. Okay, so I am sure that a lot of you have liked the session by now. Good, thank you. So let's move ahead. The Allahabad High Court has said that people who died during polling duty in the election that was conducted in the state of Uttar Pradesh must be compensated to an amount of 1 crore and not 30 lakhs which the state wanted to give. Now there has been deaths of polling officers. Now who are these polling officers? These officers are officers who are in reality some teachers in primary schools. Now, a lot of teachers get a duty during elections. Am I clear? So, a lot of polling officers who were teachers have died due to COVID after the Uttar Pradesh Panchayat election. Now, after the Panchayat election in Uttar Pradesh, a lot of polling officers died. And the Allahabad High Court today says, and I'll just read out what the Allahabad High Court has said. And by that, you will understand the gravity of the situation. The Allahabad High Court says that it is not a case that somebody volunteered to render his or her service during election, but it was all made obligatory to those assigned with the election duty to perform their duties during election, even while they showed their reluctance. So when people showed reluctance, some of the teachers in the school did not want to become polling officers, but the state said, no, you have to become polling officers during this panchayat polls. Now, the amount of, a lot of them have died owing to COVID-19 after the Uttar Pradesh panchayat polls. Now, insofar as providing compensation is concerned, the Allahabad High Court says the amount of compensation in our considered opinion is very less. The state government has said that every person who has died due to COVID owing to this poll in Uttar Pradesh Panchayat election, they will be provided with 30 lakh as compensation. The Allahabad High Court says the amount of compensation in our considered opinion is very less to compensate the loss of life of the bread earner of a family and that too because of a deliberate act on the part of the state and the State Election Commission to force them to perform duties in the absence of RT-PCR support. The compensation must be at least to the tune of 1 crore rupees. Very, very important. So the Allahabad High Court today says that polling officers who died due to COVID after the Uttar Pradesh Panchayat poll should be compensated to the tune of at least 1 crore. Because these people have been bread earners of the family. Now, it is very important that these people should be given proper compensation. Am I clear? And a lot of people are dying every day owing to COVID-19. Now, when election, I personally do not think that election is one of the most important thing during a pandemic. Should we have an election and when there is a pandemic? West Bengal went on election, Assam went on election, Tamil Nadu went on election. Now, should you have election during a pandemic? I personally do not think so. Okay, Janvi says RT-PCR. RT-PCR means the RT-PCR test, okay, the testing. Okay, the testing is called RT-PCR. Okay, your nose and from your throat they take some mucus, that is called the RT-PCR testing. Okay, so that is precisely what the Allahabad High Court has today asked. Okay, very, very important. So friends, do like the session. Those of you who have not liked the session, my request, do like the session, do comment after the video is over. Do share this video with your friends in your social media, in your Facebook and your other social media channels. Share this video and definitely do not forget to subscribe to this beautiful channel, which is intended only for CLAT and other law school aspirants for 2021, 2022 as well as 2023. In case you guys have any query, you can call us in our official WhatsApp number. The number is on your screen. For any course related queries, you can definitely call us in the numbers. They are 96500-52904 as well as 9319599244. With this, we come to the end of today's class. Thank you very, very much. I hope you guys understood the 3 important landmark judgments or landmark orders that we discussed today in the class. Thank you very, very much. God bless you. Stay home, stay safe, stay healthy. Do not venture outside. The pandemic is not yet over. I pray that you guys all keep yourself absolutely healthy during this time of crisis. God bless you guys. God bless you.